Hey guys, and welcome back to another video with me in Oahu, Hawaii. A word I cannot and will not be able to pronounce. I do apologize. But it's such a beautiful island. I kind of started out this video here with some of my favorite clips. I swear, no matter where you're going or where you're driving on the island, if you look out your car window, there's always beautiful sights to see. This portion right here is an absolute favorite of mine. This little valley with the river and the lake in the middle with the mountains and the trees is just absolutely gorgeous. We have to pass this every single time we would go back to the little townhouse that we were renting during our stay here, and I just absolutely loved looking at it every single time. This next clip right here is a restaurant that we ate at called Jose's Tacos and Ceviche, I believe. The food was absolutely delicious. We got some burritos, got some seafood ceviche. I got a steak burrito there as I'm kind of documenting, and it was just really good. Where that restaurant is located is nearby a shopping center by the name of Haleiwa Store Lots. That's definitely, I'm definitely not pronouncing that correctly, forgive me. But it's Hale'iwa Store Lots, and it's heart of the North Shore. It's this tiny little area with a lot of boutiques, places to eat. A very notable location here is the Matsumoto Shaved Ice Cream shop. So as you'll kind of see, like in my footage, there's definitely a line every single time we came by this shopping center. I mean, it's absolutely popular. It even gets to the point sometimes where they actually have to send an employee out with a sign saying closed and stand at the back of the line to cut it off and make sure that people don't keep building up as they're preparing to close, which is completely insane, but it's just a testament to how popular they are. I even have some footage of my boyfriend and his brother getting some shaved ice, and we kind of just like share it. It's literally the size of a snow globe, which I guess is a good thing because you do get your money's worth and you get to pick your flavors.
So this is guava. This is strong. Tim has condensed milk on hand. I got guava, melon, and watermelon.
So as you can see, they're pretty freaking huge, but again, you get your money's worth, and they have a menu outside the door that lists all the flavors that they have to offer, so you're ready to pick them by the time you get inside. And they were pretty good. They weren't too sweet. I think the only issue we had was just being able to devour such a huge serving, especially amongst two people, believe it or not. But it was good. This next clip here is me just kind of showing some of the food trucks and little shopping centers or kiosks, if you will, near specifically the Polynesian Cultural Center. All of the shops outside of the Polynesian Cultural Center are really, really good, and they have a lot of gift shops, everything from like, you know, touristy gifts to basically like beach essentials if you need them. You can even visit these shops and food trucks without going inside of the Polynesian Cultural Center, which I didn't know, but I think is actually really nice. So you can just come in here and shop and get yourself food and visit the little kiosks and, you know, buy gifts and what they have to offer without going inside the Polynesian Cultural Center. It is right by these little shops and kiosks, so I think it's a nice thing that it's optional to just visit either or, but you don't necessarily have to like purchase tickets to go in because they're outside the Polynesian Cultural Center. This is me eating a hot dog. I was just like divulging myself in the food. Hale Pops was really, really good. They seem like they have basic hot dogs, but they have a nice menu that kind of puts a twist on traditional hot dogs. This is me waiting for an acai bowl with some fruit. Honestly, the acai bowls in Hawaii are delicious. I know we have a lot in California, but this was very fresh and tangy in the best of ways. They also include boba in some of their acai bowls, which I think is really nice. I haven't really seen very much of that in California, but this is really, really good. I absolutely enjoyed it. And of course, I had to include this clip of my friend trying to scare me, but I had the camera on, so I thought I would just throw it in there. and I was sunburned. So a lot of people were trying to touch my back and tease me about it. I forgot to put sunblock on once and I completely got roasted. So my advice to you is bring sunblock and bring water shoes. Those are like the top essentials I feel like I could not go to Hawaii without. This next portion right here is us going to the Pearl Factory. It was such a joy and pleasure visiting this kiosk. We have our salesperson Shayna, who absolutely, this is her right here, who absolutely was just a joy to talk to and guide us through the process of picking a pearl. And honestly, it's a really fun experience. You have to buy your jewelry, but I think the best part is picking out your pearl, finding out what you got, because every oyster is different and you're pretty much stuck with the pearl that you pick, which makes it even more unique, and you can build your jewelry around it. So you can make it like a pendant, a bracelet, a ring, and wonderful sales individuals like Shayna will help you pick it out, show you their options, especially like colors that they have, like rose gold, yellow gold, gold, silver, and help you put it together and show you different designs. So we got a free, like we could pick a free pearl. We did get that as like a little gift, like a compensation of sorts, just because Shayna is like really nice. And so we gave it to my friend here who's picking out his oyster and seeing which one speaks to him. She had him pick out about like 3, and between the 3 of them, she had him pick out the one that was most calling to him. And so that's kind of what we're watching him do. I do have some snippets so you can kind of see like what his pearl came out to be.
Alright, Tim, which one do you think? Oh, weird.
Okay, Tim, now it's all up to you. Which one do you want? 1, 2, number 3.
Let's make a deal. It's like
I like that one.
Sure.
Alright, that was very.
Okay, these two, they're going back. So I'll put they live to fight another day. And alright, now it is your turn to do the Aloha ceremony. Do you remember how to do that? So you're going to take your fishing gear one more time. You're going to hold this, Tim. So you guys already know Aloha is hello and goodbye. So we'd be saying goodbye, ugly oyster, hello, beautiful pearl. So together, me and you are going to tap on the plate 3 times. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And on the count of 3, we all say Aloha. And then the louder you say it, the more you say it. Yeah, just say it. Are you ready? And let's go. 1, 2, 3. Aloha! Yay! Okay, we'll put this back for you. Thank you. So these are saltwater Akoya pearls. That's the species of pearls you are getting today. They usually take at least 2 years on average to form. We're the first ones to see it. Where is she at? Oh, there she is!
Oh, nice!
She's kind of thick too.
That is really
I still think you're the thickest. I'll give it a measure for you.
You got a beauty.
Oh, this one's more of an off-white. I've seen more whiter pearls than that. So I'm using a little salt, a lot. Just a quick little polish up. It's so cool. And look, your baby.
She's so pretty.
So what were you thinking?
Can I measure it for you? Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, see how big it is. It looks like it's bigger than mine.
I honestly think yours might be actually still a little bit bigger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not going back. Okay. I like the confidence.
Cause so your pearl right here, Tim, this is a 7.5 millimeter, which by normal standards is still considered pretty nice. Cause the size range can be anywhere between 5.5 to 8.5 being the largest. So 7.5 is like right in the middle. Only cause yours was an 8, so you got it by half a millimeter.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And she's like, I know.
But it's still pretty.
Yeah, it's nice.
They're also gorgeous. So as you can see, Shayna's a really fun person. She helped me pick out my pearl and my ring and helped me design my own creation as she's doing here with Tim. So they usually give you a color chart, which is what she's going over right now in the clip. So when your pearl has a tint of any of the colors listed, it usually means something. And this is something they send home with you along with your creation and your pearl. I think you have the option to just go home with the pearl. You don't necessarily have to create anything, but I created something and so did Tim, and this is what he put together. He decided to do a pendant or a necklace, and she's showing him some options as far as the chain. Like, you literally get to design almost every single step, if possible, of your jewelry, which is what made it really fun and a very memorable experience. Here's me just kind of scanning over the display because I thought that the options they had in jewelry were just absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, visiting the pearl factory helped me discover that I have a fondness of pearls, which leads me to my next clip here. This is a necklace that my boyfriend got for me, and it was so expensive, but it was absolutely worth it. I honestly found the best jewelry in Hawaii versus on the mainland, as they say. This piece was unique to me because we had discovered it from a display table right by the Matsumoto Shaved Ice shop. And there was a couple, Kim and Tony, who were telling us this really cool story behind the sunrise seashell, which is the main piece of this necklace. And the story goes that there was a Hawaiian king who used to assign these sunrise seashells to those that were like within his court, like princesses and princes and fellow kings and queens, as a way to identify them. And I feel like I'm not even doing this story justice, but I just absolutely fell in love with it when Tony was telling me about it, the husband, and who also like crafted this jewelry along with his wife Kim. And it's 14 karat gold. It's a real pearl attached to it at the top. And the most interesting thing about the sunrise seashell is that they're only known to be found in 2 places within Hawaii. And I will put them up on the screen here with this footage because I don't know how to pronounce them properly, but only found in 2 places within Oahu, Hawaii ever. And him and his family, his wife Kim and their children, actually free dive for these sunrise seashells almost every day early in the morning, and they hand pick them, they take them home, and they literally craft them into such a beautiful design. I will pop up their information on the screen and also include it in the description down below. But I absolutely love the jewelry. I definitely think it's worth the money because they hand dye for it. So they literally hunt for them. Like, they literally hunt for them in the only 2 places you can find them. They take them home, they wrap them in 14 karat gold, they spend money on the material, they find real pearls to match with them, and it's just honestly the most gorgeous piece I've ever owned of jewelry. And it is so precious to me. I keep it at home. I don't wear it out and about. The back here, I'm showing the camera that there's a volcano design on the back there with the wires, if you can kind of see it, which is absolutely gorgeous. And the reason they wrapped it that way was to protect the integrity of the shell, so it wouldn't crack so easily, which I just think is so gorgeous, and it complements the seashell but also helps it at the same time. I just can't get enough of this jewelry piece. Alright guys, well, thank you so much for watching this video and joining me on my little shopping trips and endeavors. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am saying goodbye to you guys on a nice clip here of the beach that was nearby our townhouse. This was specifically by the Turtle Bay Resort. Super beautiful beaches. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please like for more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!